Hello there. Today, let's return together to a very special place. A small, peaceful corner of the world filled with the warm aroma of freshly baked goods. So wrap yourself in a blanket, relax your shoulders, and close your eyes if you'd like, as I take you back to a rainy morning at Linda's Bakery. It's still early. Outside the window, the rain falls softly, drop by drop, like gentle taps on the fogged-up glass. In her little cozy room, Linda slowly stirs awake. No rush, no hurry. She stays in bed for a while, listening to the pitter-patter of the rain, a gentle melody of autumn. She stretches, slips her feet into her soft, furry slippers, and walks quietly into the kitchen, where yesterday's warmth still lingers in the air. Linda makes herself a cup of black tea. Just tea with a splash of milk. Simple, yet for her, it's the perfect taste to begin a new day. She sits by the window, gazing out at the misty street, where the houses are still asleep, and thinks to herself, how lovely it is to have a quiet morning like this. Then, just like every day, Linda wraps her favorite wool scarf around her neck, puts on her felt hat, grabs her bright yellow umbrella, and steps outside. Beneath the canopy of her umbrella, she feels like a child again, as if she were back in those blanket forts that once held her whole world. Walking down the sloping street toward the bakery, she passes houses still dim and silent. Only the sound of rain and the soft golden glow of the street lamps keep her company. At the bottom of the hill, the bakery door comes into view, decorated with rainbow motifs, vibrant, familiar, and full of inspiration. It's the place she calls her second home, Rainy Day Bakery. Inside, the air still holds traces of yesterday's scents, flour, coffee, and sweet pastries. Linda turns on the lights, fires up the oven, and begins to gather her ingredients. She starts with cinnamon rolls, the air soon filling with the comforting spice, and sprinkles in roasted pecans for a satisfying crunch. Then comes today's special, pumpkin pie. Linda carefully slices the pumpkin, roasts it until soft, and blends it into a smooth filling with cream, eggs, and spices, cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg. These familiar, warming aromas brighten the kitchen, even as the gray rain continues outside. Just then, the doorbell chimes softly. Linda doesn't need to look. She knows exactly who it is. Mr. Seamus, her very first customer every morning, with his hot coffee and newspaper in hand. He greets Linda with a warm smile, and she's already prepared his favorite pastry. But today, there's something extra special. The very first slice of pumpkin pie will be for him. In the cozy glow of the dim yellow lights, Linda looks around her bakery at the old bookshelves, the rocking chair for the little ones, and the gentle imprints of time filled with love. She thinks to herself, this is all I need, a slice of pie, a friend, a gentle rainy morning, and that's enough to feel happy. Then, ting! The oven bell rings. The pie is perfectly golden. A sweet, warm aroma rises in the air. Linda takes out 2 slices, one for Mr. Seamus and one for herself. She sits by the window where the rain still whispers softly and begins her day with peace in her heart. Where there's goods. I hope you feel as warm as Linda did. Wishing you a truly gentle day, or the sweetest sleep where there's rain, baked goods, and a heart that always stays tender with life.